Hey guys, what's up? Hope everyone is doing well. I'm gonna break down GU for you guys real quick, so you guys can potentially look at how you want to go about trading it. Let's head to the charts. Start with our top-down analysis. Start from the top and come down. Just see how things looking on the weekly first. Had those two big bearish candles pushing down. Let me just remove this here for you guys so you guys can see better. Remove this and just hide it for now. Alright, that's all things looking there on the weekly. You see analyze on the 4 hour. So you see for the most part we have price pushing down, came back retest here, push down, push down, push down, and plenty give it that push, and give it that last push. But the question is what's happening here overall, and we really want to use the Fibonacci to sort of get an understanding of that. So let me big screen, and so when I put my fibs and I analyze this move from here to here, and again where I put my particular fibs is sort of explaining the group. When you see this push all the way up here, the goal is I think it's going to be 27 and the 61, but price has not throughout this entire move hit a price reversal zone on the daily. When it pushed from here to here, it only came to the 23, pushed up, didn't quite get to the 27, pushed up, didn't quite get to the 27, finally has come back down and hit the 38, right? So this is telling me that, maybe if price continues to push back up, it's finally going to make that clear this particular area. If price moves up to here again, I expect it to clear. So the whole idea is just to understand what was happening. So if you were thinking like me and you were thinking this whole move right here is still really and truly a pullback, then once price would have gotten near that 38 area, you would have been potentially looking for a reversal. And when it comes down to my 30-minute chart, when price came down there were a lot of indications that, price would potentially turn around, because just using some random lines, you begin to do your structure on your way down. Price pushes down. Price pushes down. Alright? So you see price push down. Price finally pushed down. Came down here more. And look at those structure areas. So when you look at this particular area here now, what we had happening was price came down, push, and it finally brought structure here. And you see it beginning to make that push, right? This line should probably actually be here. So now you're beginning to see price make that push up, right? So for me, this is a good area to buy. I didn't get in here, I got in a bit higher up, but you saw price came here, brought structure, retest. So you could have entered this trade here. This particular candle here, that was a good entry to enter. If you don't want to be even more aggressive, this candle would have been a good candle here to enter on. And again, your stop loss, if you had entered here, would have been below this last zone here. So you could have entered here, and what you want to do is probably write it up to the, let me show you guys real quick, the last H4 structure zone, because if it was that this was just a pullback, your take profit would have had to been by the H4 structure zone. Right? Let me just show up those real quick. These two horizontal lines here. So when we look at this here on the H4, the question is, what were we seeing? This is where the H4 bear structure was. So again, price could have come all the way back up here and maintain structure, test the trend line, and continue to push back down, right? That was the H4 bear structure. So that structure has been broken now. Daily bear structure has not quite have been broken as yet. So we still gotta wait and see. That daily structure would have been drawn off of, you can see this last push right down. All right, but for the most part, price beginning to bite. H4 structure is broken. Blah blah blah. So just to head back down to that 30-minute time frame, you can see you could have had a potential entry. You could have entered any of those spots, and you could have ridden that at least up to that H4 bear structure area. That was 118 pips, you know. And you know, you would have begun to get the sell off if you think it was really respecting. But you saw from there that just looking at structure, pushed up, came down here, pushed up now, came back there now. And you see for the most part, it was holding. It held in that area and then began to push. So this is the area that I would have caught an entry off of somewhere in here last night. All right, guys. So overall, what I'm thinking it could potentially do from here. Let me just rub these out a bit. To do that, let me just look at the H4 real quick. See what's happening. Atlanta, catch a Leo. Sorry there, guys. Just caught a little brain freeze. Overall, if I am still thinking that, you know, over the next couple of days to weeks, I would probably still be looking for something like all the way up to this 27. Or even, because if I get to 27, I can probably move all the way up to the 61. So 27 will be sort of BTP1. But again, you know, it's not just going to move as simple as that. All right. But sort of from this H4 structure zone, if I went with based off of my entry would be, this is what I would potentially be looking at over the course of the next couple of, and again, this I'm just showing you guys, using this to show you guys what the potential overall trade look like, or what I would be expecting. But really and truly now, so I'm not going to enter this trade as it is now. Okay, this is a lot of pips. This is just what I'm thinking or looking to happen. So probably what we may get before price push again is maybe a double bottom forming before price push up, or it could continue to push from here. But right now, as I say, I'll just be I have a bullish bias, continuing to look for those bullish moves. As I said, I would have, let me just go back to 200 pip stop loss. Would have caught 100 pips already for the day. I'm on a nice trade. I would have gotten around here, somewhere down there, and rode that all the way up to here. But as I say, still probably looking for price to continue to push. So this is not I was already in, but could probably look for something like an entry off of this particular structure zone here. All right, guys. So that's sort of an idea of what I potentially looking at for GU. I'll keep you guys updated in this particular post as the days and the weeks go on. So right now, just going to see what happened overnight. Then we'll go from there.